Hey everyone out there, you're probably wondering what are some of the really great things you can do in Budapest? I mean the best things to do. Budapest is an incredibly beautiful travel destination, incredible. It is actually called the Paris of the East, and it's known for its beautiful architecture, scenic locales, fabulous landmarks. The city actually makes a really great stop for any tourist, and you know what the best thing is in my opinion? The most popular landmarks are actually all within walking distance of each other. Pretty cool, right? Anyways, here are my top 10 attractions and things to do in Budapest. So number 10, Hero Square. That's located at the end of Andrassy Avenue, and Hero Square is actually a very major city square. It's known for its iconic status complex that includes the important Hungarian national leaders, 7 chieftains of the Magyars, and the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier for them. Construction of the square actually dates back all the way to the 1900s, so it's pretty long. Now I have to tell you though, the Hero Square is part of the city park of the Városliget. I'm probably saying that wrong. The city park has a huge ice skating rink and the stunning Városliget Castle, the Museum of Fine Arts, and if that wasn't enough, the Széchenyi thermal baths. Those are all within walking distance. So again, as a tourist, it's pretty cool. You don't have to rely on taxis to get you to any of these places. You can just walk there. Very, very, very cool. All right, let's go to the next one. Number 9, as I was saying, the Városliget Castle. Again, probably saying that name terrible. I just like going there, but don't know how to say it. Sorry. This is beautiful as it gets. It's built in 1896, and this castle is actually a blend of various architectural styles, including Baroque, Gothic, Romanesque, Renaissance. It houses the Museum of Hungarian Architecture, or Agriculture, excuse me, which is the biggest agricultural museum in Europe. You can also check out the statue of Bela Lugosi, the actor who played Count Dracula in the 1931 movie, which I think is very, very, very cool because, you know, who doesn't like Dracula? Anyways, number 8. It's called Shoes on the Danube Bank. Around December 1944 to in January 1945, members of the Arrow Cross Party executed 20,000 Jews along the banks of the Danube River. The victims were asked to remove their shoes at gunpoint, and this was because shoes were equated as valuables during World War II. Then they were shot at, and before they would fall and drown in you know, to the freezing river. That's how they were shot before they'd fall and drown. The shoes are a chilling reminder of that horrific act. The monument consists of 60 pairs of the 1940 style shoes, all built with iron. You'll definitely love the attention given to detail of these shoes. Shoes on the Danube River is located at the edge of the Danube River near the Hungarian Parliament building. The best time to visit this place is just before sunset, and prepare yourself. It's a very sobering experience, but still nonetheless a tourist attraction. Cruise on the Danube River would be my number 7 pick. The Danube River is actually the second longest river in Europe, right after the Volga. It has a very deep connection with the Roman Empire back in the days of yore. You'll find a number of cruises along the Danube River, so make sure you don't miss it. If you're one that likes cruises, you can't miss one on the Danube. You'll really, really enjoy it without question. Number 6, the Hungarian Parliament building. So lying on the banks of the Danube River, and of course about a 7-minute walk, give or take, from the shoes of the Danube, the Hungarian Parliament building is actually one of the most visited landmarks in Budapest. The interiors of the building are actually quite stunning, and the guided tours are very much worth it as they come in different languages. So you have to book your visit online in advance for the guided tour, but again, well worth it and well worth the time to do that. Number 5, the St. Stephen Basilica. Now, along with the Hungarian Parliament building, it is the tallest building in Budapest, and this stands about 315 feet. With both buildings having the same height, there is an underlying symbolism that the worldly and spiritual thinking have the same importance, and it's very neoclassical in its building, and it's, you know, it's the 3rd largest church in Budapest, named in honor of Stephen, the first king of Hungary. So very, very, very cool basilica to check out. Number 4, the Chain Bridge. The Széchenyi Chain Bridge is synonymous with Budapest because it's a suspension bridge that spans the river Danube between Buda and Pest. It was opened in 1849, and it spans across about 375 meters, give or take. It's an engineering marvel. It's just incredible. I mean, take a walk along that bridge at night. It can be quite romantic if you have the right person with you. Number 3, Fisherman's Bastion. This is reminiscent of a fairy tale world. This bastion was built during around the 19th century, and it features pointed towers and turrets. Plus, you get a view of the Chain Bridge if you're there, and the Danube River from the bastion. It's a great point to take fascinating pictures. So if you're a picture person, fire up your camera because you're going to get great pictures there. Matthias Church, it's another prominent landmark. It's actually located at Fisherman's Bastion, so you be sure to check that out as well while you're there. Number 2, Buda Castle. Now, this small castle castle is one of the most visited landmarks in Budapest. It lies quite close to the Fisherman's Bastion. And what's really cool is it has a funicular ride up to the castle, and that's quite a treat. Once you're at the castle, you can enjoy the glorious sights of the surroundings and the view of the Buda River and the Chain Bridge, from the top. In this case, castle dates back to around 1256, but most of the Baroque building that you see today was actually built in the 18th century. So those are all of my top picks, and now for the number one pick that I think is the best, it's the thermal baths. And I mean, if you haven't seen the thermal baths in Budapest, man, you're not really enjoying Budapest to the fullest. I'm serious. There's many thermal baths in Budapest to choose from, like Galert, Rudas, Gerali, but my vote goes to Széchenyi thermal bath, because not only is it very close to Hero Square, which I talked about initially, but this bath is the largest thermal bath in all of Europe. So the bath is known to have very curative properties as well. Overall, it's an ethereal experience and one that can't really be summed up in mere words, and I'm not even doing it justice with my little review here. You have to just go check it out. And look, do yourself a favor. Go ahead and make the most of your visit in Budapest. Check it out. I mean, this one needs to be your travel on your travel bucket list. No question about it. And for the ones who've already been to Budapest, let me know, which one your favorite place is. And of course, share your experience in the comment section below. And again, just please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And thank you guys. Thanks for checking out. Take care.